Opportunity doesn't go away, it only goes to someone else. Jason Terry. In this week's episode, David departs San Juan to travel all the way to Juneau, Alaska, to take a job as a tourboat captain for a whale watching company, while Lisa stayed in San Juan to take care of the boat, check out some of the sights around Puerto Rico, and finish off some of her projects. We're on our way to San Juan to drop me off at the airport so that I can fly to Alaska, and we decided to stop along the road for a little lunch. Lisa packed some hamburgers and stuff to eat, and I thought we should show you guys where we decided to stop along the side of the road because it's pretty awesome. This is our view while we have lunch. Is this a good lunch spot?
This is a really good lunch spot.
Fred Meyer, the local store around here in Juneau, has groceries and general merchandise, much the way Walmart does. If you guys know me, you know I love Walmart single point shopping. And I want to talk a little bit about how I moved to Juneau for the job here and some of the challenges that come with that, in case you are thinking about getting a seasonal job yourself and leaving your boat somewhere. Luckily, Lisa and I are both captains and competent seamen, so she stayed with Unwritten Timeline in Puerto Rico for the season, while I went to Juneau to work tour boats for Allen Marine Tours. So I'm up here right now, still getting a little settled, just still in the first week of training. It's Saturday. We're already working 7 days a week, so that's a plus for the paycheck, I guess. But it gives you a little bit of time to run around and actually get settled. The hardest thing was actually finding a vehicle up here. I secured housing through internet, email, stuff like that. I had that pretty much done before I arrived. And then getting a vehicle was hard, I guess because there was so much seasonal work up here. You know, the cars are more expensive at the beginning of the season. I have no doubt that it'll be hard to get rid of one at the end of the season because everybody's leaving and everybody's wanting to get rid of the rides that they did acquire. So when you're doing something like that, just be aware that you may be looking for transportation or housing. There are some guys up here that don't have a good line on housing either, so they're kind of living out of hotels, which is really expensive. You know, some hotels you can find really cheap ones for hopefully $30 a night if you're doing well. Or, you know, somewhere upwards of $100 a night because it's a decent hotel and it's seasonal work and they know that you're coming up here to work. So just be aware of that, and I'll cover a little bit more about costs for this venture at the end when I figure out how much money I've actually made versus how much money I spent making that money. Right now, the estimate is that we will net $6,000 to $10,000 depending on how many hours a week I work throughout the season. So hopefully we'll see how good of an estimate that was at the end of the season. But I really want to show you guys around a little bit because the views here in Juneau are just simply amazing. Like, if you are sailing around the world like we are planning, you have to make it up here sometime. And even if you're not, come up here. You know, if you want to take a cruise ship and do that, get a cruise ship out of Seattle or Vancouver or someplace and come up here to Juneau, Alaska, it's stunning. It's amazing. But if you don't want to do a cruise, if you don't like that, take a flight up here. Come out on some of the tours. Allen Marine is obviously one of the bigger marine tour companies around here, but they're not the only one. And then you can do helicopter rides just like you can in most other places like Hawaii or the other islands, to go see the glaciers, do some dog sledding. There's all sorts of different activities to do up here. But just being here and just seeing everything is just amazing. I'll give you guys a little bit of a shot of my ride home every day, just to show you a tiny little bit of what we see. Like I was saying, this is my ride home at night, usually after work. Today is a beautiful sunny day. Got kind of lucky for you guys, but I wanted to show you some of the mountains. Again, this is just driving around town. This isn't even getting up close to the glaciers. What you're looking at now is one of the mountain peaks, which unfortunately I don't know the name of yet, but it surrounds the Mendenhall Glacier. While I was talking about the car that I got, I figured I'd show you guys real quick. It's a 1999 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Picked this thing up, stole it basically from the previous owner, who happened to be the guy who rented me the house, which turned out great. He had it sitting here, it had a flat tire, alternator was out, needed an oil change. But basically he wasn't using it, so he offered to let me take it as long as I could fix it up. So I swapped out the alternator for $300, changed the tire, changed the oil. It's running perfect. I got really lucky with this one.
Meanwhile, back in Puerto Real in Puerto Rico, Lisa's exploring the local area.
Oh, hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. I know you're barking, but I'd still snuggle you. I'd snuggle you, pretty girl. Oh, you're so pretty. Good guard dog. You're such a good guard dog. Thanks for coming along on a little part of my walking tour in Cabo Rojo, which is near the marina that I'm staying at, while David is in Alaska being a captain on a boat. Hi, Mr. Rooster. Hi, Miss Hen. You guys just hanging out and enjoying this beautiful sunny day? And here we are, back home at Marina Pescaderia. At least for the next couple months, this will be home. Really nice marina. If you are coming to Puerto Rico, this is on the west side of the island, and it is fabulous. There are several shops here, and then the marina staff are incredible. There's a security gate which closes at night. There's a bait and tackle shop supply store, Twin Electronics, a dive shop, which also does dive tours, a little store where you can get some of your smaller items as far as just different things, some drinks, ice cream, toilet paper, a few cleaning supplies, and definitely snacks. There is a really awesome little cafe restaurant here. Super cool. There's seating here on the side of the bar. At the moment they are closed. This is under inside seating, if you will. Very cool atmosphere, very good food. And beautiful unwritten timeline. We're home, guys. Hey guys, so I'm sitting in Walgreens parking lot. Walgreens is all over Puerto Rico, so if you have any pharmacy needs that you need to have taken care of while you're in Puerto Rico, Walgreens is your bet. Anyway, I'm sitting here in a rental car I rented yesterday, did the grocery shopping, stocked up, provision for the month, got a new hose because my hose popped a hole so I can fill the water tanks. And today I'm gonna do a little exploring. I'm gonna try and find a beach and a lighthouse. I'm gonna take you guys with me, so come along. I made it here at the Cabo Rojo Lighthouse, well, at least the parking lot, which was a madhouse. It's still going. Apparently I found the popular spot here in Cabo Rojo, but I'm gonna take a walk up to the lighthouse. Let's go check it out. There's a couple guard cats. They're doing a fantastic job. Kitty, kitty, are you seeping?
Upon entering the lighthouse, there are informational maps on the wall and a guest book to sign in at the front desk. There's a small entrance fee to help cover the cost of maintenance. Faro Los Morrillos is a beloved landmark in the municipality of Cabo Rojo, commonly known as El Faro. It is located at Los Morrillos Peninsula, perched on limestone cliffs that drop 200 feet into the Caribbean Sea. The El Faro was the second lighthouse built by the Spanish, with construction beginning in 1882 and was completed in 1887. The lantern room is constructed out of cast iron, copper, and glass. In 2002, the lighthouse received a $3 million restoration and reopened in 2007 to the public. The lighthouse is fully automated and still shines brightly, helping ships navigate safely through the Mona Passage.
Really nice walk back to the car. You can't beat this view.
I'm ready to see, I'm ready to